It's been exactly 2 months since I last shared a sinking fund update, and in today's video I will be sharing all the changes that I have made to my sinking fund template, as well as my new goals for the rest of 2021 with respect to my sinking funds. Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I talk all things personal finance, specifically budgeting, investing, as well as saving money. If these topics are of interest to you, then hit that subscribe button as well as give this video a like. So in today's video, like I said, I will be giving you guys an update on my sinking funds. It's been 2 months already since I last shared a sinking fund update, and I've made some changes towards my sinking fund. So I will be looking over here towards my laptop as I walk you through the sinking funds that will be appearing on the screen right now. So as you can see, I'm currently using a new format for my sinking fund, and I've added in a lot of new categories. So the changes that I've made towards my sinking funds include how I'm tracking. So before, I used to track my sinking funds in a separate spreadsheet, but I've decided it makes sense to put it in one tracker where I also have my monthly budgeting happening. So I think, why have too many trackers when I can just have one that serves all purposes? So this is why I decided to just have all my sinking funds in my monthly budgeting template. So that's what I've done. Some of the changes that I've made towards my sinking funds is the number of categories, the types of categories as well. So what I decided to do is that instead of just having a few categories that I knew were essential to me, like Christmas, gifts, and all of that jazz, I decided to look at my overall budgeting and look at some of the areas that I could possibly set a sinking fund up so that in the new year I could pay for those bills for the entire year. This has been my plan all throughout 2021 to make sure all the bills that I pay monthly in 2021, in 2022 I'll be paying them on an annual basis if this is something that is allowed. For example, like I know there are some subscriptions that I have that only pay monthly because of the type of subscriptions they are. So I'm gonna see for the rest of my bills if I can actually just pay them on an annual basis. This will reduce the monthly outputs that I will have, and I'll focus more on saving and investing money. Then where I'm also keeping the money for the sinking funds has also changed. I've actually moved this around, I think 3 or 4 times. So the first time I decided to just stay in my normal bank account, but then I was just getting confused with the numbers. Then I moved it to my second current account. That just got a whole mess. I moved it to Monzo, back to my current account, and now I've just moved it back to Monzo and created the pots that I actually need for these sinking funds. So this is where I'm keeping my money. Then with respect to formatting, you will notice that my new categories, obviously you have seen the new categories that I have highlighted here, but I've also just changed this. So this, what I budgeted, what I actually saved, is all was in the previous tracker as well. How much I spent was in the newer tracker, and then I've decided to start keeping tabs on my starting balance. So for that month, how much am I starting with for that sinking fund, and what am I ending with, as well as how much I have saved and my target for that sinking fund. So I will walk you through all the sinking funds that I have quickly, and then the targets as well. So buildings and contents insurance, obviously this is for my main home. I am budgeting to start adding in £25 every single month, and then at the moment I haven't saved anything towards this sinking fund, so there's nothing there, but my target for this sinking fund is £300. Then for car maintenance, this is a sinking fund I've had since April when I started sinking funds. I am planning to be putting in £50 every single month. At the moment I have £300 even, and this is 30% of my target fund of £1,000. So my car maintenance fund will actually consist of car MOT, road tax, and any car maintenance that my car needs. So this is what this sinking fund will cover. Then for Christmas, this obviously will be for Christmas gifts to my friends and my family. I will be putting in £40 a month, and at the moment I have £125, which is 24% there towards my goal of £530. And then I have council tax. This is something that I had never thought of it as something to pay on an annual basis, because there's really no benefit. They don't give you a discount, I don't believe, if you pay it in advance, but I think it just makes sense to save up for it. And if by the time it's April next year I do have all of the money, so the target here is 1,700, provided it doesn't increase too much, if I will be able to save that much money by then I'll just pay it off for the whole you know, financial year, because they do April to April. So that's what I'm going to do. Then for Disney Plus, I have a subscription for Disney Plus, and I decided to pay that, I think, back in March or April, to pay completely for the whole year. So my next one is in April time 2022, but I've already saved up that money, so I won't be putting anything towards Disney Plus. Gifts, and I know people have asked me before in you know, in my real life, why I just didn't put Christmas and gifts together, but to be honest, I actually just have so many birthdays going through across the year, and I feel like every single time if I keep dipping into the gifts fund, which also includes Christmas, the balance will just keep going lower and lower, and that's not what I want to do. So this is why I decided to keep these two separate, and I've decided, because I actually overspent in that category in the month of July, I am going to put £65 just to bring it back into a positive, because right now it's actually in a negative, but I haven't included this because the gift that I'm buying is actually for my sister, and her birthday is in August, but I'm buying a gift in July, so I'm still struggling with myself where I should actually group this, but for now I haven't included it in this tracker. But yeah, so I'm hoping to be saving at least £500, and this is used every single time there's a birthday, so this is why it's not a big number. I'm just going to keep it at 530. Holidays, I have removed holidays from my normal budgeting and just brought it here because I do use this quite a lot for holidays, and I am going to be putting £75, which is the same amount I was putting when I was running through my budget, and I have a target of £1,000. Then for my home emergency insurance for my own home, I am going to be putting £20 a month for that, a target of £200, because I think the insurance was 190 this year. I paid for the whole year, and then in 2022 I also do the same thing, so I'm keeping a little bit extra just in case the price does go up. Then home maintenance, I'm going to be keeping £100 here with a target of £500, but this is money that we'll actually be using on a regular basis, because there are things that I would need for the house. So if I don't have anything for that month to spend for my house, then I don't buy, but if I do, this is where I'll be getting the money from. Life insurance, I'm going to be putting £25. This is actually a big ask because it's 2,100. It's several types of insurances that I've just grouped under life insurance, and if I can save up that much by May 2022, then I will pay that off for the whole year. Otherwise, some of the insurances that I have, I'll continue paying monthly. Then for my Prime, like Disney Plus, I already paid for that for the whole year. My next one is due in May, I believe, and it was £79. I've just put £80 because I love even numbers. And then now that I have a rental property, if you haven't checked out that video, I'll link it up above and also in the description bar below. I do have a rental property now, so I've started saving up for that. So I've created a rental emergency fund. I'll be putting £50 into that category every single month for a target of £2,000. Then my TV license, this is again something that I'm actually debating whether I want to even keep it in here, because I don't watch live TV. I am streaming everything that I watch, so I'm wondering whether this is actually even worth it. Like, I have gotten rid of Sky, every cable for live TV I've gotten rid of, so I'm not really sure, but for now I'm gonna be keeping £15 for a target of 160, because you know, I want to pay that off for the whole year in case by the end of the year I decide I want live TV again. So this is why I'm keeping it. So on a monthly basis, I'm looking at least £500 that I'll be saving towards my sinking funds, and I have a beautiful goal of 10,000 £160, and this is not, you know, by the end of this year. No, this is just an ongoing one. So yeah, at the moment I have 625 pounds saved in my sinking funds, and I'm very happy about that. And obviously when I start putting in money for the month of August, then obviously this number for the ending balance will increase. Oh, okay, actually, why is it even the difference? Oh, okay, there's a difference because I haven't finished my formula. This should be G61. So yeah, this, now they match. So yeah, so this is all I had for my sinking fund update. I'll try and do this update once a month as opposed to every 2 months, because now I see the value in them, especially now that I have changed things up. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content that I'm sharing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.